Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. I was gonna do a shorter video, but cause I don't plan on saying much this morning. But 15 seconds, I got so much more to say than for 15 damn seconds. I'll be having a lot of shit to say. And y'all already know this, but this has been on my heart, and like I said, I didn't want to make this a long video, but this been on my heart. Um, I'm gonna let y'all in just a little bit on me, about my relationships. I am in, it makes no sense for me to just talk about relationships and I don't try to relate. So this, I guess, is my relatable video for you guys. so, my ex, me and him was dating for a while and we broke up. And the reason why, because I felt like I needed time to rebuild trust. So I know y'all may be lost at this moment. First time we was together, everything was going good. We was in the bed a lot, but we did have time to talk. I'm a freaky ass motherfucker. I'm a freaky ass bitch. But we did have time to talk and get to know each other. And you don't learn people overnight, but we did talk a lot. We both were more like philosophical. We like to talk about the future. We like to talk about the past and talk about certain things that we went through in our relationships, and that was good. But shit fucked up, and he did fuck up and run away because of certain feelings. I guess he was afraid that his family didn't know, which I told him they knew. I'm like, nigga, they know. And just running, and I'm like, you can't run from your problems. You gotta face them. People like, you so much stronger than me, but I'm like, same time, I ain't finna be dealing with no excuses. So he fucked up that, and I wouldn't say I necessarily fucked up the second time that we got together. But I was on my singleness. I was like, whatever, trying to do me, and it's okay to do you. Especially people be wasting your time, and I be knowing what I want, and I communicate with them. I'm very straightforward when I'm talking to somebody. We are fuck buddies. If we trying to be a fuck buddy, then it's whatever. But I'm very straightforward when I'm speaking and I'm talking and get to know somebody. So he already knew what I was about. So around the same time we broke up, the next year he told me he apologized for all that and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, I told him he would regret, and I even have a song about that. So go check that song out. It's about our relationship, but I told him he would regret losing me. You will never find another, cause I know what I'm about. I know my worth. I know what I deserve. So I told him you will regret it. He texted me around the same time that we broke up and apologized. And like I said, I was still on my singleness, so I was like, I accept it. I didn't throw it back in his face. I was like, he was like he missed me, and I'm like, I still have feelings for you too. I ain't say I missed you because I didn't. I was totally over him. I was just looking forward, but I was like, you know what? I guess I'll just admit how I still feel. Like I still care. I will probably always care. And we started talking again and stuff like that. So came to the point where um, I still had a kind of a single mindset for it. It's like I'm still on trying to do me, still trying to get myself together. But totally, I feel like he fucked up my trust. I won't say everything he did. Um, and I'm not trying to say like he was the only one doing anything. I'm just put it like that. But he did run away. I stayed, and I always stay and face my shit. He didn't. So I told him this was the second time that I want to not live together because he's very impulsive. He moved in quick the second time, just like he did the first time, and I'm like, I wanted to take some time to rebuild trust, to date, court that type of shit, so I can rebuild to know that okay, you serious this time, like you're serious, not trying to. You grew the whole year we've been apart. That you may have grew. You probably self reflected and saw that, and Um, long story short, he flipped it and was like, I need to work on me. And I wasn't saying I needed to work on me. I would say I would need to rebuild trust because you fucked up my trust, knowing that I already have trust issues, and I don't believe in wasting time. So he said I'm gonna work on me, and I felt that was selfish. Like you can't work on yourself with somebody. Let that person be your strength. If you feel weak on certain things, like that person got your back, that person will hold you, be vulnerable. And I'm like, that's the thing with me. I'm not used to being vulnerable. I'm not used to really be telling what's going on in my life. I'm not used to that. But I want to do it for you guys. But yeah, to me, I feel like that was selfish. Like, you go on and do you when that music blow up and stuff like that. I'm like, you might regret doing this again, trying to run and not stay and work things out. And he was willing to regret or see me with somebody or see my music pop and just total regret. And I'm like, he still was in that self destructing mode. And I'm like, so he didn't grow. He didn't, in any way, shape, or form, to my knowledge, self reflect on anything. But he knew what he was doing, but he wasn't willing to really change. I mean, I get you want to work on yourself, but you already know who you are when you come to me. Give me that option. Don't be selfish and be like, it's decision. The decision is up to you, just up to you. I'm not saying it in a controlling way, but if you're in a relationship, you get with this person. You already know things about you, and that person should know as well. Should know that about you. I tend to run off, or I tend to, I may be a commitment phobe, or this and that. Let me know that, so I won't be surprised. I won't put my all into. However long we be together, ain't nobody got time for that. Just let a person know. And to me, that's selfish. You in a full blown relationship, but you decide to leave or run, but tell that person, I want to work on me. Nah, bitch, we're gonna work on each other together. When you with me, you stuck with me. That's pretty much it. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm about to be 27. I know what I want. I want to settle with somebody, and we build together. That boy present support me. I support them. They tell me about myself. I tell them about they stuff. Like the real shit. Ain't nobody got time for that superficial ass bullshit. I'm not here for no Facebook shine or no fucking cloud. I ain't with none of that. I don't give a fuck. Like I may be open, but I live a private life. But the only reason I'm telling you guys is because I love you guys and I love all the support, and I know it's genuine, and I know we gonna come up together one day. I'm gonna be able to go live with y'all and really talk, really, really, really talk with y'all. But I thank y'all for the support. But back to the story. I know that it was selfish. Um, if he didn't change, he should have let me know that he's still battling some things. Like I told him, I got my ways too. But I stay and I try to work it out. If it get toxic, I would know. If things just totally fucking off, I would know. I mean, I'm very insightful. My intuition is strong like a motherfucker, but I'm not perfect. I mean, we sometimes. I mean, we all play the fool for somebody, or we all, So it's like, hey, but you still learn from it. I know one thing I will not do my next relationship. I know I prayed for a really, really good man. And like Tyler Perry said, and I agree. Well, I ain't gonna say everything he said. I don't really remember, but it was along the lines of, if you pray for something, you got to be willing to go through what it takes to get to where what you pray for. And I don't want to go through a hell of a lot of heartbreaks. I mean, who does? But nobody can promise that they won't break your heart. I mean, hell, we probably always breaking our parents' heart. I mean, but we don't even try. But um, yeah, I'm willing to. But now that I'm single, I can self-reflect, work on me, and by the time I get with my person, which I never know, I will be better. I won't be perfect. Never, never that. But I mean, like I said, I feel. Well, I didn't say it to y'all, but I told one of my cousins that we all gonna bring some sort of baggage. It might not be a whole suitcase, but it's gonna be something. Something along the lines of being insecure, afraid somebody's gonna leave, or trust issues, or just fear. That things may not go right, or self doubt, or doubting the whole situation, whole relationship, and all that type of stuff. We're gonna come with something, because I mean we're human. I mean we could be very overly sensitive. We can, it's always something. And when you're single, try to work on that stuff. If you can, go seek counseling. But if you're single, you can work on yourself. If you with somebody, do not drop the relationship just because you ain't ready, or you're scared to admit that you're in the relationship. You should have vocalized that before y'all even made that commitment. Okay, I'm just being totally real with y'all. Should have been vocalized that shit. Now you with that person, you need to try to work it out together, seek counseling together, whatever to make it work. If it's fucking toxic, you will know. The person going upside your head is fucking toxic. They're trying to control you, it's fucking toxic. Okay, but we all grown. We should have common sense. I mean, but yeah, I just wanted to fill y'all in on something that been on my heart. It's fucking selfish. I'm not even really asking the question no more. If it was a question, I kind of forgot if I even asked y'all a question. But it's selfish. It's selfish to be in a relationship and you already know that you probably plotted that you'll leave before you even got in a relationship. That you wanted to work on yourself, but you got in the person trying to get what you want out of it and then leave. Like that's that shit that gets you fucked up in the street. But we don't even have to talk about that. But anyway, I was trying to make this as short as possible, but I had to be real with y'all. But let me get on here. I done got me some fucking Waffle House and stuff. Yeah, y'all see my cigarettes. I don't give a fuck. Um, yeah. So keep these views up and coming. And like I said, good morning. I wanted to keep it real with y'all. Totally fucking real with y'all. I mean, in the morning time, I really don't have a filter. But yeah, thank y'all for watching the video and keep continuing to watch and like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back this weekend, pretty much. I mean, I got some more shit to say. Y'all know I'm going to say it. So I love you guys. Thank y'all. Like, share, and subscribe.